Hello anyone, welcome to the garage. So today what we're going to do is build what I guess they call a mulching plate, but it's basically just a plate that fixes in place of this was sitting on there, but I'm a mulch man, so we're going to build the plate today, and I'll bring you guys along. Alright, we got a nice factory. So let's cut this relief and see what we got. So now we should hopefully have a flexible line. Let's get this clamped up to the old anvil and get to bending. Alright, it's pretty soft, so I'm just going to try to bend it by hand and see what happens. Hopefully I don't snap those. Well, let's see how she fits. So the fit's pretty good. What I'd like to do now is trim this to sort of match this angle of the chute. I'll put a few tacks inside and on the outside just to strengthen this bend again, and I think the second last thing to do will be to mark the holes. No problem there, and I think the hardest part of this job is going to be matching the yellow. Alright, change of plans. We're going to get to welding. So we got the Miller Maxstar 150, proper safety gear. We're going to tack plates on the top and bottom to help hold the shape. Looks like it kept the shape pretty good. So we'll dress this up, smooth this over so it's not so rough looking, and then we'll get that one edge cut there to match. Alright, so I'm going to dress up some of these lower spots and hit her with the magic wheel again and fit her up. Meh. It's just a mower mulcher guard. So that'll do. Next we'll set it back on the machine, make sure we didn't warp it out of its mind. We'll get that angle marked out, cut that out. Drill a couple of holes, paint her up and call it a day. Perfect. Okay, so we're back at the tractor. Don't mind the shadow. So it's a pretty good fit. So now what I'd like to do is cut away the excess here, and I'm going to start thinking about sort of filling this in. I don't know, there's a little gap there. I don't think it's an issue because of the round. It's actually not open, so maybe just for visual filling that in. So let's get this marked up, get it back on the temporary bench, and get to cutting. Well, let's fit this back up and mark some holes. Alright, back at the tractor, that last little bit of welding you saw me do, I did end up filling that in, you can see, and I got that piece from trimming this. So when I cut that out, that piece ended up fitting nicely. We got our angle all cut in. So now what I'm going to do is jack it up, mark the holes, cut them, prime and paint, and we're done. Alright, there we are folks, installed. Looking pretty good. Everything turned out nicely. So let's see, that's what I had to make. So the triple one up top there, leaf mulcher plate. I spent more time looking for the damn thing online than it took me to just build it. So now that all that's left is to test it. So hey, thanks for hanging.